Hey guys, Justin Ulrich here, author of GANGER. So I wanted to come to you real quick after I got home, and for those of you who may want to actually go explore parts of the book that are real and I based large amounts of scenes and things of that nature off of, I wanted to actually draw a map because, as it turns out, I took my GoPro with me on the trails and thinking that it could look really good sped up, I came to find out that it looked really messy. So I'm gonna draw the map on here, and then it'll be easier for you guys to see where the street intersects and then the trail starts, and then I'm actually gonna kind of draw the trail and explain where I was on the film and kind of merge the two together. So it is in fact in Baltimore County. It's in Cockeysville. If you guys Google Top Field Apartments, you'll find the apartment complex is, you can't see it, but it's at the top of a hill. And if you go down a road called Colonade, it'll bring you to Pot Spring. And Pot Spring and Colonade basically come to a T-junction. And right there is the gate off to the far side of the road, against the woods, and there's a tall gray fence against the curb, and that's where you start walking. So in the clips, you'll see me come out of the trail and bring the camera up to the street sign, so you guys kind of have an idea of where it is in relation to the trail. The scale is a little bit hard to draw, so bear with me. All right, let me explain this. Here, top field, the apartments would be up here. Colonnade comes down. This is Pot Spring. These two come to a junction here. There's a rusted green gate that comes off actually there's a little trail, it comes up right to the asphalt. You'll walk around it. This part, all these dashed lines, this is all downhill, so it kind of winds you downhill deeper into the forest. You'll come to a thick wooden bridge. You'll see graffiti underneath it on the concrete. Just kind of peer down and you'll see it. It's clear. It's also in the film or the video. This is the only part that's hard to draw. From the actual bridge to this split, which I'll cover in a minute. From the bridge to the first split is a lot longer than this looks. You'll go up and down a couple hills, you'll kind of come up on a steep cliff, and then it'll even out. You'll see an obvious chance to take the left, which will take you up a even bigger hill. Stay straight. Don't go up there, stay straight. you'll eventually come to a very noticeable trail, sub-trail off the main trail, which I show you in the film. You'll have to, if you're walking straight, you'll have to cut back to the left and go up. And if you make your way up like I did, you'll find the old Merriman graveyard. So I did that. I came back down, took a left on back onto the main trail. Stay straight. You'll see the path will change from dirt to like thick gravel and thick rocks. That'll happen around here. Keep following that straight, and actually, if you can do this one of two ways. You can follow it all the way around till you're walking along the cliff edge, basically, and the water line, like I did originally years ago, and come in the back way, or you can come in, just make a right, and all this is brush. At least it was pretty thick when I was there. But if you make this right, it's pretty noticeable. It will bring you right to the secret room, which will lead you down. And then right next to it is actually the basement. B for basement. Since I was there last, these trails, these actually connect. So really, you can kind of go the long way, you can kind of cut right into it. Originally, I just found my way around, down what looks like thick roots in the ground that make up stairs. And I had, of course, Aaron and Claire follow them. Around to the right. So if you're on the right track, if you see that you're on the right track, it'll pull you all the way around, do a 180. You'll make a right into here. You'll notice the ground is cleared, and you'll see the basement on your immediate right. And if you see one of these, you know the other's close. But this is very hard to draw because I had to incorporate the street now and this piece that I forgot originally. But if my friends found it from a simple loose leaf paper, you guys can find it too. So the part that I actually filmed that I'm gonna cover in this video, what I did was start here, go all the way down, cross the bridge as shown, skipped this big split. I did go up to the cemetery, I came back down, and I stopped here. It'll pick up because I got lost, but I didn't film that part. And then somehow I made my right because it was, to me it was visible in October when I went there, October of 16, it was visible, so I could cut through it, and I kind of went in the back way. I found the secret room first, and then made my way to the basement, and then in the vlog, I just followed the cliff line and the stream. The stream flows downhill to the reservoir, but I came up and made my way back to the main trail, and just followed my heading across the bridge and back up to the street. And then I stopped right here at the street sign. Might be a little tricky. If there's anyone out there who wants to tackle it, be my guest. It's a lot of fun. There are some pretty awesome, looks like a giant jacuzzi. Not jacuzzi, a giant spring. You can literally sit, like submerge yourself, take a date, take the dogs, whatever. When you follow this into the reservoir, it's like its own little flat little beach thing. I don't know what else I'm gonna call it, but that's downhill, and all this is kind of tiered uphill. It's pretty neat. I hope someone does actually go look at this because it's pretty neat. Not just the whole trail, but the old property, whoever it was, the Merrimans. I think the house was here, literally, because it was a huge basement. Looks like It looks like a cellar, it really does, like a giant cellar. I don't know what this was, this secret room that I show you on film, but it's worth checking out. If you have a fear of the devil, I would not go in there because the pentagram might actually scare you. It shocked me the first time. And then the actual graveyard that I had Aaron Walking Dead on. I didn't want to go walk on graves, obviously, but to go up to the gate, it's this real old time, like you'll see it, wooden sign that says Merryman Cemetery. Real as day. Might be easier to see this in the winter time. So if I get this book out by like November or December, you guys can go, if you're local to that area, or even Pennsylvania or York or something, come down, check it out. Yeah, that's really everything I can think of to cover for you guys. If you find it, send me some pictures. I'll put my email in the description of this video. If you have any questions about finding it, shoot me an email. Be glad to help because this is pretty awesome. I gotta owe it to my old colleague Chris Harding for telling me about it one day at work when I worked up there. He actually drew me a map. I found it. I drew my friend Darren a map. He and his boys they used to work out at the gym with us. They found it. This is even more accurate because I got the street and the actual part winding down to the bridge. So, enjoy. Hope it works out. Okay, so here we are. I'm walking down the trail right off the main road, and it's just like I said. It starts off with a little gate. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Sorry. No worries. It just kind of keeps going. This is like a little bit of a pre-trail before the real trail starts that I actually wrote about, and came here once with a couple friends of mine, also my best friend, and I came back because it kind of blew me away that this little gem was hidden back in Baltimore County. Right now we're in, I guess, Cockeysville. We're in Cockeysville and in the Hunt Valley area. And yeah, just the way the story turned out, to be honest, it was very fitting to put this in the in the novel, because the apartment that Aaron so-called lives in is actually right up the hill, and it just tied together nicely. So kind of a nice little place to stretch your legs. I may speed parts of this up as we get through it more. Really hope you guys enjoy this. Would love any feedback. Always love constructive criticism, good, bad, or ugly. Don't care, I can handle it all, whether it's for the vlog or for the actual book itself, because I really do enjoy writing. Really love putting things together, just piecing things together into a really nice story that people, you know, young, middle-aged, old, whoever, could really plug into and enjoy and get something out of, or at least, you know, enjoy a nice fictional story. So this is the first one. I actually forgot that there was a little split right there, but clearly the bridge is right in front of us. So when I first came here, the very first time I came here, I can't remember if I was alone or not, but there was graffiti on top of this bridge. Oh yeah, there it is. Right over this little stream. It's just so cool. So if you've gotten to that point in the book yet, you'll start to recognize where it is and tie it together. And it just kind of keeps going back a little bit until it opens up more. So this might have been a little farther back than I thought, but that's all right. Yeah, it definitely is farther back than I thought. Oh well, totally worth the walk. Right now it's actually October 2nd, 2016. Flew up here to see some old friends and take a mini vacation. And I had to stop here just because the book is a week away from being done with editing before it goes to formatting. So I took the opportunity to jump on this and knock this out while I still had light, because once that happens, I was gone. So here we go, kind of picking back up. Here we go. Oh wow. The trees have really grown. I just passed something that I think is important. So I wrote about a part where Aaron and Claire pop off left to the main trail, which is exactly this, and they go up a hill, which I'm walking up right now. Bingo, this is it. They go up a hill. I think she trips. He grabs her. They keep going. Yep, and this is exactly it. This is exactly it. Hill kind of curves up to the right. Ah, shit. Yep. Getting there. Pretty sure this is it. Let's see. If it isn't, I'll cut it. Bingo. Yeah, here it is. Real as day. Let me find the sign. Oh crap. Boom, Merriman Cemetery. It's a real place. This is no joke. Merriman Cemetery. Yep. I'm not climbing over this wall because I'm not gonna go Walking Dead like Aaron did. I thought that was really funny. Okay, well, there you have it. Cemetery is on the property. Untouched. That's really cool. That's really neat. That's pretty cool to be back here
and it's all here. So just like they did, I'm gonna follow in their footsteps, break off, come up here, look at it, turn around, come back, get on the main trail, and continue on. Ooh, damn. That's cool. That's really neat. Whoa. I can't remember the last time I've been here. I don't know, it's got to be like 3 or 4 years ago. I think I was here 2012, 2013, maybe 11, somewhere around there. So it's been a good 5, 6 years. By the time this comes out and all is said and done, it's still worth showing you. So, oh, I forgot to mention the trail. I do have him open up, or I'm sorry, yeah, I said it opens up with gravel, which we just passed, cuts off to the right, but we continue straight past this little pit, and now things get interesting. Well, okay, this isn't easy because it's been about 5 years since I've been here. Everything is way overgrown. I'm out of breath. I put in the effort, so where the Merriman Cemetery split off to the left, come back down to the main path, keep going straight for about 5 or so minutes of walking. You'll come to this split. There's a huge log right there. This split, take it right. Follow it around. And here's the secret room. Here you go. Boom. It is real. And scary. So let's do this again because I just filmed this but lost the clip. So here, let's come around. The basement is over there. I'll show you that in a minute. Come up here. Skylight. That's the one that Aaron threw rocks down. All right, let's go in. Got my light. Let's roll. So when I was here last, there was wax candles dripping down the sides of these. They're all gone. Oh man, it's humid in here. It's pretty damn dark. It's narrow. My shoulders are almost touching the wall. Here's the candles. There's still some there. Looks like it was burned there. Stuff was burned there. I don't even want to know what that is. And yeah, just like I wrote, pentagram. Oh, that's frightening. So when I first saw that, when I first walked in here, it hit me like a beam of light, like white flash in the face. It was creepy. But this time I was ready for it. More candles. Man, this place is still legit. Respect this place. A couple bad words. Here's the floor. Here's the floor where Aaron dropped bottle caps, rocks, and change into, and almost fell into. Creepy. And he almost fell off this last step. It's all here. All right, I'm out of here. There's too many bugs. as we go back up. Oh, that was cruel. Originally, when I first came here, it was easier to see, so I wrapped around the main path and just did a U-turn and came in this way, so I saw the basement first, which we're gonna go look at. And here we go. A lot smaller than I first thought, but this looks like a basement to me. Pieces of trash. Looks like an old staircase down into the basement. My guess would be this is the Merriman house, or what's left of it. I'm not sure. I don't know much history about Baltimore County. But a real life inspiration. Alright. So I'm gonna go back the normal way, which is just following this little path, which clearly has been drawn out. Before this was all grass, no one could see it. You could barely make it out. If this stick is still here, that's the mark of the entrance, so come find it. Right past that. Right past that white mark on the tree. So if we follow this path around and keep going, we'll hit the reservoir again. And we'll just walk up towards the main road from there. By the way, I hope someone out there reads my book and finds the YouTube link in the back or wherever we put it, and actually comes to check this place out, because it's pretty cool. You can ride your bike, trail walk, walk the dog, do all three. Romantic evening, who knows? This is really pretty. I'm gonna take the full loop, go all the way around, hug the water, the shoreline, whatever, all the way up the cliffs. Since I do mention them as well, seems fitting to add them into the video. If I was Aaron, I would bring Claire here, for real. Oh, there you go. Natural hot tub. It's not hot, but you can sit in it. I know that. So you follow it up to the right, back to the main trail, and take a left. Now you're back towards Pot Spring. There you go. So we just did a full loop that way. Damn. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Back to road. Oh my God. Dude, I'm so hungry. Yo.
Whoa.
Hi. Here you go. Colonnade and Pot Spring. It was quick. Hunt Valley Trails.